Hey folks, in today's video we'll be reviewing Deep Vents by Red Raven Games.
The folks over at Red Ravens Games sent us a copy of Deep Vents to play and to talk about. I really like this game. I do. It's a fun game. It's not that long. It's got a good two-player version. But I think it's fair to say that I wasn't a fan of it the first time we played. What did you think the first round?
It definitely took till the end of the game for me to figure out. And usually with games, like the first turn is a little like, what am I exactly I'm doing? But by the time I'm on the second or third turn, I'm like, okay, I got this. This definitely took a lot longer to learn.
Yeah, I think that's pretty fair. You know, the learning curve, most games being one round for everybody. This really took us the entire first play. And the two of us playing the first time was maybe about a 30-minute game. We then played later that evening, and the game was 20 minutes and much more fun. So, yeah, don't let, if you pick it up and the first time you play it with your friends or family, it's a little too complex or tough to get the hang of, don't throw it on the shelf and never play it again. I think it just, it's a lot of fun after that first time.
So the premise of the game is that you are building this little deep ocean ecosystem around a deep vent. And you're not only trying to build your ecosystem, but you're also trying to like take out the other player's ecosystem. So there is a little bit of PvP, but it didn't feel, at least in our game, did not feel like I'm going after you to pick on you. It was just part of
that's just how that game works. I mean, you can't really just be like, well, I'm going to try to collect all of my resources. I guess you can try to do it that way, but I don't think it works that well. You know, you are attacking. You're using things to attack. Resource management, as well as there's a lot of planning. Where do you place the pieces on the grid that you're making? And because I know that you had a piece that you just realized you put in a place that became completely worthless.
Yeah, you do have to kind of plan ahead, and there is that element of luck of like, well, I was hoping to get another predator and none came up, so that piece just never did anything for me.
Yeah, so it is really kind of neat. There's a row of optional pieces up at the top that you can choose from. They're all like hexagons? Six sides,
yeah.
Yeah, hexagons that you can build around, and what resources touching it depends on what it is that it does. All of these things are in the rule book, and then there's a sort of a pattern in which you go whenever it is your turn. And you either choose to grow your area, adding more resources to it, or activate it, which does something special, usually attacking the other player.
Yeah, attacking or moving the archaea, the resource points that you're using into your pool. And that was definitely something that wasn't clear to me at first, how you move things to your resource pool and the differences between what's on a piece and what's in the pool. It wasn't super clear in the rule books, but as we played, it was kind of the like, oh, I'm figuring this out. This makes more sense now.
Yeah, and it's sort of just little things like that. This is one of those games that there are a lot of symbols, a lot of parts to what it is that you can do, a lot of different options. And that's not a bad thing. It just means keeping them all straight kind of takes a little bit. But I would say by the middle of our second game, I was rarely looking at the reference book anymore, and I could just look at the different pieces, see the different symbols, and know exactly, oh, okay, that's what that means. Here's how I can place them. So again, it's a great game once you get the hang of it. And maybe you'll all get the hang of the game faster than we did. That's fine.
That's true. Yeah, and I really enjoyed the variety to the different creatures and all of that, as well as the artwork. I mean, Red Raven Games, I always enjoy their artwork. But it seemed like maybe a fun family game, especially if you're trying to teach kids about ecosystems and the deep ocean, or if you've got somebody who just loves ocean stuff. The theme fits in with that.
Absolutely. A great game to pick up for all the marine biologists in your life.
we always talk about the box design.
Yeah.
And this is something that just, it's a box. It
Yeah.
comes with some bags. It didn't even have enough Ziploc bags for all of the things that came inside because some of them were in single-use plastic bags. Not the best box design. Things are going to shift around and you're probably going to have to like sort things out. Luckily, there aren't a ton of parts, so that sorting is going to go pretty quickly. But just something to keep in mind if interior box design is something you look at.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure that, there's lots of places that sell those box inserts.
Oh, sure.
And it's beneficial to there. Grab an extra half a sandwich bag to throw some of your bits in, and you'll be fine. But yeah, it's a box with a game inside. Which I guess that's all it really needs to be.
Yeah.
I think for me, overall, Deep Vents is worth putting on your game shelf, and it's going to take probably 2 plays to really get the hang of it, but that's okay. Give it a little bit of breathing room. At least that's what I think.
So have you played Deep Vents? What did you think about it? Did you pick it up a lot faster than we did? Let us know your comments down below in the comment section. A big thanks to our patrons, especially Sean. If you want to support our channel, you can head over to our Patreon page and check out the perks of being a patron.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, and please follow us on our social media. That's the way that we talk to people the most. If you like this video a whole lot, what would be really great is for you to tag somebody in it, and check out our Patreon. That's the best way to help us directly.
All right, so until next time, I'm Dawn.
And I'm Ryan.
And this is Roll for Initiative.
Bye.
Bye. Wake up. All right.
This video, we will take a nap. There's probably some weirdos out there that would watch that.
There is a Japanese hotel that...
Oh, no.